Hi, Scorpio. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Scorpios. That's your astrological greeting card made by Kim Kranz. It's really beautiful. Check out Kim Kranz's work, K-R-A-N-S. Kranz, Kim Kranz. And this is your cosmic weather update for the week of 11/10/2020. Tomorrow, 11/11/2020, is my friend Corey's birthday. It's a special birthday, and I love her so much. She is one of the first Scorpios that I ever really loved just so much. Like, I've always been such a fan of Corey, and back when we met, I didn't know about what would become my love affair with Scorpios and Scorpio energy. But it's a platonic love, if you're curious. Anyway, hi Corey, happy birthday, I love you, and here we go. So if you want to see the rest of this video, well, we're already past the 1 minute point, so fuck that. All right, Sun in Scorpio. Here's the weather. Here's the celestial weather. Sun in Scorpio, which continues through November 22nd. Jupiter conjunct Pluto, exact this week, but continuing through 2020. Mercury in Scorpio, 11/11. New Moon in Scorpio, 11/14. Your traditional ruler Mars stationing direct on 11/14 also. So this week, let go, reduce, unload, purge, forgive. Saturday night, plant new seeds, seeds of transformation. Scorpio is a feminine sign, and one of the arts of the feminine is the art of receiving. There must be room, space, there must be a void available for filling. The womb was coming to me, just sort of like in images, a womb, and I was seeing a dark vessel, a vortex, that magnetically attracts what will fill it. Forgiveness and release makes space for the magical seeds to grow. You are being blessed with luck from the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, quick communication, research, and access to data, as well as fertility. And this is coming through some of the celestial weather that I mentioned. Do you have space in your life for the blessings bestowed upon you? Do you have space to receive them? The letting go and purging of what isn't working in your life, and part of what isn't working is probably resentment and maybe even hatred for some. Letting go of that creates room, creates a space that can be filled with something new, with something beautiful, with something that is of service to you and to the people that you love, and ultimately is of service to the collective. We can take Joe Biden as an example of someone who's been bestowed with the luck of Jupiter and success. So Pluto rules Scorpio, and with Jupiter moving right over it, it is receiving the blessings of what I have been enjoying calling the fairy godfather, the fairy godfather of Jupiter. And these blessings are wonderful, and when they're available to you, you want to be able to bring them in, right? So here's an example of how this plays out. Joe Biden, as a Scorpio, ruled by the dwarf planet Pluto, with his success and luck coming through Jupiter with regard to the election, he's experiencing the opportunity to transform Capricorn themes in his life and on the collective level as well. The Capricorn themes being those of government, control, and literally one of the archetypes of Capricorn is wise elder. And I think that we all know that Joe Biden is old. So he's definitely an elder. This is all taking place in his second house of possessions and valued stability and security. So that is how the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction is playing out to some extent with Joe Biden. We also know that with Saturn in Capricorn, that is creating some challenges, restrictions, and also adding another element of it's another way for the transformational energy to be expressed for us here on the planet. So we're also transforming success itself. And I think that how we've seen so much interest in counting every vote has, even on both sides, really being so interested in the accuracy of the votes is new. And we're sort of transforming this, and we're bringing some awareness to this system and whether or not the system is actually making sense. So we see how it takes place personally, we see how it takes place collectively, or how it has this effect collectively and personally. It's crucially important to use your energy to reflect on ways in which you could show up in your trusted relationships with more honesty. So this is kind of getting into the personal realm. There's a lot going on for you in your personal life right now with the planetary movements into Scorpio, and with your ruler being transited by Jupiter and Saturn respectively at different times in 2020. It's been really intense with your ruler being retrograde for such a long time. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and it is connected to our collective well-being as well as your personal life. The fear of your loved ones abandoning you, should they find out how terribly rotten you are, is ready to be dealt with. So if you are in some healthy relationships with people and you are challenged by sharing your true self with them, or really just like letting down your guard and enjoying yourself because you're afraid that I know it's not so literal in your mind. So as I'm beginning to explain it, and you're going to be like, no, I don't think that. But it's like, can you connect with this? The reluctance to let down your guard, a seeming inability to be comfortable with more than just one or two people. If that is taking place in your life, then this message is for you. And it is to consider where there are connections in your life that feel healthy and that feel good, like you really like the person. I know you don't like everybody, but for the people that you really like and who seem really awesome, why not try out letting down your guard with them? Because the energy that you're using to conceal who you really are, or the energy you're using to just stay sort of on guard and protected, is a waste. It's simply wasted energy. And for a few of you, not only is it wasted energy, but it's energy that you're putting out that will later come back to harm you. The energy that you're using to conceal will come back and it will hurt. That said, there are also a few of you where you shouldn't let down your guard, where you're engaged in relationship or taking part in a dynamic that is truly unhealthy, and a redrawing of boundaries is necessary. Even maybe for one or two, the boundary of like no contact with this individual for now, and maybe even blocking them for now. Please understand that as I encourage you to be open, that isn't me encouraging you to not have boundaries or to accept being treated badly or to accept abuse. It's quite the opposite. So really having those healthy boundaries so that you can be comfortable, and being comfortable, truly allowing yourself to be seen and experienced by those who feel safe. If you're not already getting my newsletter, please send me a message and I'll make sure you get it, because I'm going to send out some links and also a suggestion for a Scorpio New Moon ritual. And forgiveness is a part of the rituals. And I hope you check it out. I think this is all I've got for you. I mean, I've got so much more if I were to talk about the rituals, but we're not going to do that. If you have questions about the rituals, please hit me up. And if my children bless me with more alone time, then I will possibly do another video talking about the ritual, but this is it for now. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye.